Well, good morning. My name is Jarret Roloff, and this is my lovely wife, Ariel. I'm super excited to be here. Really excited. God has done some amazing things in my life, and He continues to do them today. Well, I chose to follow Christ at a young age, but I didn't know what it meant to live out my faith until I was 15. That was a really tough year for me because it was when I was diagnosed with a benign brain tumor and epilepsy. It left me asking the question, why God would let something like this happen to me? Tumors, they're not genetic, and there's nothing I did to cause it to be there. So how could a loving God allow me to be diagnosed with such a serious medical problem? Well, after I was diagnosed, I immediately blamed God and became angry with Him. I don't think there's anything wrong with expressing my true feelings with God, but I knew I had a choice to make. I could continue to shake my fist at God for letting this happen, or, like many members of my church encouraged me to do, I could try to find out what God was showing me through it. I didn't want to hear that from my church friends. I wanted to have a pity party. But they were right. God was showing me a lot through my brain tumor and epilepsy, and it led me to a series of choices that I strongly believe leaves me off better than I was before. The first major choice I made as a result of my brain tumor was to attend a Christian college. While here, I studied abroad in Costa Rica. During the trip, I saw a lot of poverty that many people face there. Coming back to the States, I was determined to do something about it, so I went to inner city areas and helped feed and spend time with the poor. These were powerful experiences, perhaps more for me than it was for the people I was helping. Jesus said, "It's better to give than it is to receive." He was right. I felt blessed, and I believe it would not have happened if I did not have my specific health condition. I made many other choices because of my brain tumor and epilepsy, and I'll spare you the stories that accompany these decisions, but I know for one thing that I would not be married to this wonderful woman beside me, whom, by the way, I met on Match.com. I also know I would not be attending this wonderful church, Freshwater, where I've had the opportunity to serve and be built up and encouraged by a small group. Through all of this, I know I'm living a blessed life that I would not have without my health condition. I'm not going to stand here and pretend like everything is easy or understandable. I still have a brain tumor in my head, and it could become malignant at any time. I've had convulsive seizures before, and they could come back. But through all this, I do know that God will bring me through whatever is next, and I believe it'll be for the good. I want to leave you with a challenge. Think about the time or times you didn't understand why something bad happened to you or someone you know. Now think about your choice. Did you sit there and shake your fist at God, or did you trust He would carry you through it? We always need to look for the blessings that are often buried in pain and suffering. When you choose to look for the blessings, you will see how much God loves you. I know God is blessing me through my brain tumor and epilepsy. Thank you.
I appreciate Jarret very much being willing to share and be transparent with his story, because God has done some just cool things in his life, and just amazing to see that and hear that. So thanks for sharing. And next week we're going to